Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave Forex.com YouTube channel. Today is February 29 and we are looking at the chart of the AUD yen here, 60 minutes time frame, guys. Now we got a bullish bias in the yen because if you look at the larger time frame, here is the daily time frame. Let me zoom out. So since we bottom in 2020, you can see we continue to make a higher high, higher lows, and not too long ago we made another high here that breaks all the previous high again. Therefore we do have a bullish bias in the yen pairs and the AUD yen. And the 1 hour we're looking for a pullback here. Now this is kind of getting interesting because the current sell-off, it starts to seem like to feel like an impulse with the latest move here, so we have to wait and see a little bit. But for now, the way we are calling this is we're looking for a WX, and then now the Y has already reached 100%. So therefore, potentially we might see support from this area. Now, I think the 97.2 is the key. If we actually breaks below it, then I think the entire structure can become something bigger. Like, I think if we continue to sell off aggressively, then I think this is doing it is possible to do a nest like a 1-2, another 1-2, and then this is 3 of 3 like this, right? So it can continue to go down, and if that's the case, we can do a big 5 ways down from here. All right, so 97.2 is going to be in the key to see whether or not we're going to be actually looking for a bigger pullback. Now let me zoom out to the daily. Now, like I said, we do like the upside because of the high structure since 2020. Now, in fact, if I look at from 2020, it seems to me the biggest sort of connector is this one. So I think from here we end it here, and this is your correction, and then we make a new high. So so that leads me to believe that we should be bullish against this 2023 March low. So you can label this 1, 2, or AB, whatever you want to label, okay? But this will be in the connector from the 2020 low, and that will be your high sequence basically, okay? So you can also see we break the trend line here. So most likely this is not the same cycle as here. So this cycle from 2020 already ended back then in 2022 and already finished correcting in 2023 and breaking to a new high. So then that makes the 2023 an important low, okay? Now from this low I can clearly see a 5 swing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right? And then from the last significant low, I think is this one, the last significant low, I can only see 3 swings, right? Now, if this is some sort of a impulsive structure, which I don't know if it is or not, because it's kind of a little bit overlapping, if I'm to be honest, right? So then I think if it is some sort of an impulsive structure, this rally from here, it should develop into at least 5 swing, right? Even if there's an overlap, that's fine, but at least 5 swing if it is like an impulse. It could be a diagonal which overlap between this one and this one, but that's not a problem. But it's still gonna be 5 swing regardless, right? Now, unless this is some sort of 3 swing here, 3 swing here, 3 swing here. Now, if that's the case, then there's a potential this entire move ended here as a diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything is in a 3 swing. The subdivision, 3 swing here, 3 swing here, 3 swing here. But it's a 5 swing, so it's kind of like a diagonal like this. Now, I can see in that circumstances, then I think we can actually correct a larger degree rally from March. And this pullback here, if it gets aggressive, it can actually become an impulse, which is going to be only ending the A leg of this entire 5 swing up. So A leg here, and then B leg, and then C leg like this before it turns higher again. So to me, there are 2 options now. Either we are continuing higher within this cycle from December and at least create a 5 swing up from here because we continue to make a high. Therefore, it's not bearish. Alternative number 2, we ended a larger degree cycle from March as a diagonal 5 swing, and then we're going to be doing a bigger pullback like this. Now, which one is going to play out? I think we can know it by very soon by whether the sell-off continues here aggressively and whether we break 97.20 easily and then just continues to go lower. And now, if that's the case, then I would seriously consider this is some sort of like a nest 1 2 1 2, and this is 3 of 3, and we can develop into a nesting 5 ways down, which is only ending the first leg here of the entire correction from March. So if that's the case, then we might be already correcting March. Okay, so that's the idea here, guys, for today. So we'll see 97.2 as the key level for now. Above here, there's a potential we might see at least 3-ish rally from around this area right now. So if you want to get more updates on the yen pairs or any other instrument, Forex, Commodities, Indices, feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial. The link is in the description of the video. So see you all again next time, everyone, and have a nice day.